Hello, hello to each and every one. Blessing, guys, blessing. This is your girl Leo Authentic Journey, and I'm here once more, guys. Guys, I just want to say, pray all is well with you and your family. Pray each and every one are doing great and everyone is okay, guys. I just came in from work, and so I decided that I promised I was started to do some videos, and so I decided to start this evening. Guys, I just want to give God thanks for allowing me to be among the living another day. And if you're watching this video, you're also among the living, so you are supposed to be grateful and thankful. And so this evening, guys, as I sit here to have a makeup video to just I decided to go live. I will be going live very soon, but I just say that I just make a video first. But what I would love to say to you guys, life is a gift to each and every one of us, and so we are to appreciate life and give God thanks for life. And so this afternoon, as I sit here, I've been facing with some, for those of you who are following my page and are supporting and has been there, to all of my supporter, I want to say big up. I want to say thank you for supporting me. There are so many different channels out there, and you don't have to watch mine, but you choose from time to time to skip across and to click and Lay Authentic Journey. And I want to say thank you. I appreciate you, and I try to, at least I answer and respond to each and every one comments, and your comment is very important to me, and I like when you share your views, bring across what you think or whatever. And as I said, whatever I do or whatever I say, you may not be in agreeable with me or you agree with me on certain topic or certain point, but such is life. We all have our own belief, and each one have their own right of their own opinion, and this is one thing I always try to emphasize. So feel free to share your opinion, write your comments, and I love when you comment, guys. I always look forward to it, and whether good or bad, and sometimes some people will say something, and it's a learning point for me. Each day I learn, I grow. I'm growing each day, little by little. I'm taking my time to excel to another level. I am not perfect, but I'm trying my utmost best, and so I decided that I would just come and have a little talk with you guys. And one of the things that really draw me to come and to make this video, there are people in our lives that at times we just slightly turn our heads away and don't appreciate certain people that have been there doing good. And regardless, it does, when somebody done something out of the kindness of their heart, we're supposed to appreciate them. We're supposed to take the time to be grateful and show gratitude, and not only to our brothers and sisters, but also to the Most High God, because God make everything possible for us, and it all starts with God. So whatever we might be facing or what we are going through or whatever it is, I'm going to say remember God in all midst. And so my topic this evening, what I want to talk about is Miss Donna. And Miss Donna, Miss Donna is I'll say she's an icon, and I'll say she's everybody know Miss Donna from Jamaica. She do my cooking skill. And so I was just at work today, and I was talking to a friend of mine, and while talking, the topic came up and was talking about Jamaica, because everybody know that I'm in love with Jamaica. I'm in tune to Jamaica. And when I said I cherish Jamaica with every being of me. You understand? And if it wasn't certain situation, I will be back right home, my homeland, Jamaica. I adore my country. I love my country regardless of what taking place or whatever things happen all around the world. But when I'm talking about now Miss Donna, I was watching one of her videos the other day, and a lot of people have their own views, and a lot of people criticize, and a lot of people say all manner of evil, and a lot of people say, some say good and some say bad. And I myself have my own fear of topic whether I will sometime debate on with friends I just talk about. Miss Donna have been in many of us also. She have been on the internet all around, and because of that it end up on her on the network, on her phone, on her television, on her screen, and it end up on her lips. And I know Miss Donna don't mind if people say bad, and I know she don't mind if people say good. But the truth is, when it boils down to the bottom line, when it comes to Miss Donna, regardless of what people might say or how she might behave from time to time, I want you guys to put yourself in the position of Miss Donna at times. And doesn't matter how good of a person that you is. It doesn't matter how good of a person that you are. Let me tell you something. There is a breaking point in every one of us. There is a breaking point in every one of us. And one of the things is, you see, in life, and let me tell her, to be honest, I respect that lady. Now, sometimes I know she got off. And we all do from time to time. Sometimes we go off. And sometimes not because that you're a Christian, that doesn't mean you just got to stand up and let people trample you. Remember that blood runs through each and every one of us vein. And remember that we all have feelings. And remember that we too get hurt from time to time. It doesn't matter whoever you are. But let me tell you something. When you have a heart that is so soft and that is so pure, and a heart of giving and a heart of helping, just helping others, people at times take you for granted and they will crush you to the very ground. Black people on a whole, most of our black people, fellow men, they will crush you. They will crush you like how people crush pepper out. They will crush you and just mash you up. So sometimes you have to really be defenseful in order to defend yourself. And when you're working for God and you're doing the work of God, I understand you have to be humble. But let me tell you something. Being humble doesn't mean to let people walk over you from time to time. And the reason why I'm saying this is because I understand in some point, you see, when you decide to really help people, at times it come back to haunt you, At times it come back to haunt you. And Miss Donna, I know there are times where you feel hurt, and there are times people hurt you, and there are times that people do all manner of evil against you. But let us all tell you something, people. Before you judge, you stand in the mirror and you look deep within yourself. Stand in the mirror and look on you from head to toe, and roll back the curtain before we all judge each other's. I'm not going to pretend like I don't judge at times, but sometimes you have to really question before you judge others. And there's always two sides of a story in everything. And there is good and there is bad in everyone. But not to stray from the topic, let I tell you all something. And I'm not just talking on one topic about Miss Donna. I'm talking on various. And I was here and I'm sitting down and I'm saying, you know that Donna do more for Jamaica than the leaders them of the country? People talk truth. Miss Donna has done more for Jamaica, for all the leaders who ever stand and say them are leaders out there. Even the church leaders, the politicians, them, the whole of them, Donna done better than them. You understand what I say? Now, when they come on to a prime minister to be running a country, you do not expect a prime minister is going to go around and do a one-to-one. The prime minister have his people who work beneath him. And there are times when the money are granted to do certain stuff, by the time it's supposed to get around to the people, it is watered down. But the thing about it, our leaders doesn't take the time to make sure that things go as planned, as it ought to. But when it's election time, you all see them. And there are times I cry tears. My heart cries tears at times. When I look and I see so many people who are in need in Jamaica. I have a lot of family who are in need. A lot. I'm away working, and trust me, things not 100. It's not. But I give God thanks and I fight the good fight. Many people get help who really and truly need to go work and can do better. You understand me I say? But they sit down and looking for hands out. And that lady have come. And she has stand on the battlefield for so many. For the less fortunate. And many others who not really need. And can do better. But she take up the gap and she pull the gap. And she ain't no leader. But she stand in the gap because of the kind-hearted person that she is. Now regardless of how she might behave and how she act, when you look upon it, come on now, talk truth. For the time that you put in it to really go out and to look after people, it's take a lot. And whether or not people say she'll get this or she'll get that or where she get out of it. Yes. Whether or not. But we're going to sit down and benefit. Huh? You're going to want anything you do, you want to benefit from it. And no matter what, you're going to want to benefit. So if she even not get benefit, which clearly everybody sees that ladies are striving and pushing towards whatever she want to accomplish. But my point is what I'm trying to say. I mean, I look no views or nothing at all. I just say what upon my mind. And the reason why all of this come down upon my mind for go ahead and for see, and you know, it's like I'm watching a lot of people who are saying all sort of manner of evil and all sort of something. Some say good, some say bad. And you know why it flash for me? Because I'm also a person with a kind heart and a pure heart, who will give the very last of my back, who will give the very last of my table, who will give the very last cent out of my purse. But that doesn't stop people from crucifying me. That not stop people from bring me down. That not stop people from talk all manner of evil against me. And when I do something, I don't do it for good name, because my mother always tell me that blessing come from God. And whatever you do, don't look back to mankind for anything, but instead the blessing that God will give unto you. So in saying that and saying this, when somebody, you know, say you go out on a limb for some people, and you do for some people, and you do, that woman does so much. Sometimes I see she make house, and I want thing that I tell her she don't care when she talk, you know, because I follow Miss Donna all that, you know. I follow her. Not that I agree with everything that she does, but we all have our own opinion. Or things that she say, but she have her own opinion. But if somebody do 100 good and one bad, you don't see the one bad. You don't see the good what the lady do. You don't see the whole heap of houses then when she make the people. And the thing is, you know, she don't make no flower house, you know. She don't make no house where look a breeze can come blow down, you know. The woman make house of quality. You hear me when I what time and time? You hear me? Jesus Christ, my Lord. Look how me I suffer. From me that when me that Jamaica out there and I try and all me one was a helping and nobody forgive me the helping, and some people just sit on cross their leg. Help just come to them just so. Look. And you know somebody did that me and say, look on the quality houses that she's making. She don't make nothing look, you know, some people that take people money and they make some look farm and some look poor quality house. The woman make put burglar bar in the house them. The woman a tile the house them. The woman put some furniture, high-tech furniture. She put appliance. It's like she got the extra mile Tell me which part on the earth you never see one leader do them sitting there. A while ago, I nearly use the word SH. Look how much me use it. Tell me, you not ever see nobody do no leaders or do them something there? And the truth, when people deserve credit, you don't have to give them credit. And when people deserve the foolishness, they don't talk. And no matter, when we see that woman do plenty, they really I'll take the time to do it because everybody are looking for themselves. And a whole heap of other people may say branch out. I don't think them look somebody to, something to for themselves too. You think they only do it just so? No matter how good of what your heart is, and many are looking for themselves too. And to be honest, I will do the same. If I was to be and said I'm doing a charity, of course I want something out of it. So I'm not going to tell a lie. So what am I going to do? I'm going to get up, go out there, go do charity and carry a bag of food, go give people and then for me house empty, I have nothing to eat myself. Or me only have one banana for today, I don't know tomorrow. You know think I want something to eat. So come on people, not be real. Come on, talk truth. Talk truth. Don't stop pretend. Don't stop pretend. And you know the hurtful part about this is? What hurt me so much, the most hurtful part about it is now. And many of them are family, you know. And family not see, you know. But family see when money start to run. And when they because enough family stay, no matter the hell you go through, them not see. They not see. They not try to come hear you. They not try to help you. They not look or nothing at all to say no, sir. So and so need a little help. But soon as something them will tell you how this the figure and how that the figure, and you understand what I'm saying? This is how a lot of them, and it is really unfair. So the point I'm saying now, if for instance you sit down and a neighbor is right here beside you, and many of you could help some people out there that you're hungry and never look on them, you know. When in there, you have all food that dash out of fridge 24/7 and none look to see if you try to help them. Many, but you don't have all manner of evil if you talk. When this lady come and decide, say she will start something. And I watch it from the very start. When they start off with the pudding, where she bake it. I watch Miss Donna a long time. One time, I not tell a lie. One time, Miss Donna they start to curse and a row and a galang. And I said, oh my God. Miss Donna, I know people can get me out sometimes. I know, because I tell her something, I'm a very humble person and sometimes I get out. And I said, no. Miss Donna have to talk to God because remember, so she do the work of God. She have to talk to God and beg God to humble her. But trust me, it's not pretty easy to deal with black crab. Black crab not easy to deal with. The same black crab them, they climb up on you, and then after when they climb out, they sit and then if you turn back and look on you, then just climb out. Our black people are like black crab. Our black people is just like black crab. Even worse than black crab. Because sometimes they might climb on them foot or then climb and drop off. But let me tell you something. We have some people living in this world. And when I'm speaking, I'm not only speaking on the behalf of just one set of people. I'm talking about we are black people are the one who are tearing down each other's, and we are the black people who every little thing we have bad to say about one another, but we don't see the good. We don't see the good, you know. We don't see the good. But the hurtful part is the same black people them where we at times choose to help. I'm going to include myself because I try to help people a lot. Despite me not have nothing, I ever try to help from the little. You hear me? I say nothing, but yet still me say from the little. Because no matter how small or what me have, me still always I try to help. Me give what me have for tomorrow and tomorrow me don't know where it come from. But I trust God and I believe in God. And He said to share. And as I said, the same set of people are what we help. Anytime you help nobody, you body know. Are the same people that what you help, I tear you down tomorrow, you know. Is the same set of people them that you choose to help, or the same set of people them will pull you down tomorrow. Are the same set of people them I put digger and I put dagger and I stick them up in your back. The same people we are helping, you know. And nobody out there, you know. And there's nothing hurt more than when you have a friend, or not even a friend, but more of a friend, or any other people out there where you choose to help, and then when you help them, they stick up knife and stick up something in your back, tear you down, tarnish your name, spread rumors and rumors of lies against you. It's the same set of people that you're helping. And let me tell you, brothers and sisters, it hurt. It hurt. But again, you have some other set of people out there where they pretend to be your friend. You understand what I'm talking? I'm talking, you know, in a little circle. Touching here, touching there. But the same set of people them sometimes where people take for friend is the same set of people them who destroy you. And remember, that's why I say me, friendship no work for me no more. Because there is not true friends. God bless the one or the two. God bless. And let me tell you something. You will take your shirt off of your back today and you give it, the last shirt off your back, and give it to these black crab. And they're the same one who said tomorrow you don't have one shirt. You take the one off of your back, you know, and you give it to them. Yes, you give it to them. But they're the same set of person who will come back and say, he or she don't have a shirt. I've witnessed it. I've seen it. I've embraced it already. I go through it. So when people start to spread rumors and to spread lies against you, it's not nice. It is not easy. It is not. It's not. So when you have a lady now like Miss Donna in Jamaica, where the politician them, me they have to run one from my gate and tell them the truth. Because from the day me know my mother and my father, they are dieted PMP. You know some people where them tell them are dieted. I hate to hear people talk about dieted. But you can't change it. Because some people say them have vote for me. Watch you see what the party I do. Me and none. I watch you see what's going on. And if a labor right I do something, if a PMP I do whatever, whoever I do good, I wanna make it. But you have some people who are dieted. For me people there was one. And I watch you see when my daddy dead. My father dead. A man call me, big old MP call me up by office. And the big old MP are going to look for me and give me a voucher for go collect a bottle of rum. A bottle of rum. And election time, I'm watch and see what sitting in do for people. I'm never lucky with people yet. Me never lucky with people yet. Me never. And everybody I got lucky. And I watch and I saw that same MP come right at my gate. Come talking about remember that day. Remember what day? I remember the day when you only give me the voucher for the bottle of rum. And look at me and ask me why me carry the bodyguard and labor right. What the hell me know about who labor right and who PMP from who labor right? Me don't know. My daddy dead. And me send my father where me have one little piece of insurance line up with them. What y'all tell me about? Me don't know about labor right and sitting because me no preach politics. Never have, never will. Many can preach it because them see what they get from politics. Me not see what me get. Nothing me not see what me get. Me beg and me plea and me not see what me get. Never. And that's why me can tell you say Miss Donna do more for Jamaica than any politician ever have. It's the truth. That woman make house. She not make no local cool, she make house. Nice houses and stuff. And politician, what the politician do? All them do drive around in a big car and get fat. You notice a politician no matter how mager them is. When they get When they put on weight, when they get in a politics and get in a power, or they put on weight, you don't notice? Or they put on weight fast? And that is reality. Talk truth. That lady has done more for Jamaica than any politician I've ever had. I watch her program sometimes with tears. Coming out, if it's when we did that Jamaica, I couldn't find plenty, I would have find her and seek her assistance. Because I not beg hands out, you know. Any hands out, me I ask for a help to start business or something. I saw me always stay. And I remember when I was in the need, there was no politician there for me. And when me watch and see, if my husband turned from being labor right, when we tell us him the diet in labor right, and if him can't say, no politician have to say hey to him, we say where are XYZ, anybody cannot reach politics. Because that man when he come out to sit there, me tell her sitting, me have one husband there, but me tell her, that man, I remember one time my friend come look for me during the time of election and go wear red. Because I was a born PMP and he was a labor right. And then time me a dieted talking about before me realize I know what is life, because me young and can see me people matter about dietics and me can take up it. Never know nothing about politics. And that many way I do to the day. Follow suit. And I remember my friend came in the yard that day in a red shirt and a politician not shirt or nothing, just red. And boy, my husband never alive. That how stupid he was when he come on. How serious he was about politics. And when I say stupid, I mean stupid in politics. I'm not calling him stupid. I'm calling the situation of how he used the reaction stupid. He acts so stupid that day with cursing and saying XYZ with politics. This are not coming at me yard in this because me I tell you he was a dieted labor right. I can never swear politics do for that man. Glory be to the God, he give it up. Now we never preach politics. You see? And me on the other side, not one hour with politics never do nothing for we. Me never have one day that no politics bury me dead or help. We never. And the amount of people me see, when me say at times, sometimes, they quick off to bury the dead more and help them. Yeah, that's what me I say. So for those who are getting things from politics, then free to jump on pro. Yes, they can jump on pro because they say them a jump on pro for. You understand? But me no want no politician if you have to come give me no food and no drink and nothing today. Give me a start in a life. Small business association. Me go through all of them, they try to get and me never get no help. None. So me they have to just pack up and run. That's all me they have to do. Pack up and run. So if me choose now to live back home now, I will have to start some business to survive. Because me not depend on a politician or not attack. A politician can't help everybody either. They can't help everybody. But they can give start and work out ways of how to help and make companies that people can have work. And when I look and see Miss Donna start too much different business for help poor people. A barrel of ship down for share for poor people. Children go help sometime with tablet to go back to school. You understand what me I say? I watch where one little girl was blind. But could have sing a little singing bird with her mother. The father never really glad for the help for the assistant. But the mother decided that the baby girl need help and then I stand up on her feet to make sure that the little girl will get help. I forgot her name, baby Kyla, what she name. Beautiful little girl, singing like an angel. I always love to hear her sing. Anytime I see she come on the program, I say, I hope she'll go sing today. Beautiful. So people, let me all tell you now something. When you see somebody taking the time out to do something for you, appreciate them. Show them some love. And be ungrateful. I watch one little girl the other day on social media. Was talking about I didn't remember her name. I don't even call her name either. But I remember when Miss Donna they go look for that lady and I help her. And she was like soft, you know, so pitiful. And when me look the other day and me see how she a react, me say, Lord Jesus, sorry for my dog, they really turn around bite you, man. You feed my dog and then just get up and just bite you and yak your foot. Me tell you something, yeah, man. Me thank God me know Jesus. Me not perfect, you know, because me not 100. Me thank God me know Jesus. Because let me tell you something, the temper with me here, and after me sister me really help you that much, and the grace of God that me want to sit down and just lick you straight in your face and just knock you out. The grace of God. And the grace of God when me see sometimes you help some people and then come like some, act like some wild animal towards you. Some people pretend to be your friend and you did it for them. And a friend them a friend enemy. Friend enemy you call them. Is the worst when you have a friend and you really be there for that friend and then the friend turn them back on you. It hurt, you know. It's hurt. I've been there. I've been there. And then sometimes when people hurt your feelings, and many times me and Miss Donna say, he done. You can't done, Miss Donna. You know, you can't done. You say you're done, but you can't done. You try if you done, but you can't done. Sometimes I wonder, well, Father, what kind of heart this you give me, man? What for my heart so soft? Sometimes people even criticize you, you're fool. I know fool, you know. At the heart where God give you. That's how God made you. And there's nothing you can do about it but for just fulfill whatever purpose God placed you here to do. It is a purpose. God planned you for a purpose. I've been there. I might never done the big great things than what you do because I can't afford to do that. I don't have the opportunity. But I help. I tried my best to help my families and friends. Many tear me down. And you know what the hurtfulest thing sometimes? The same people you get today are the same one you need to get tomorrow. It's the truth. And the same people you build is the same people destroy you tomorrow. But in all this, remember there is a God. In everything, remember there is a God. It doesn't matter what, there is a God. He look high and he look low. And when there are certain situations and I feel like it's too much to bear, where people cast you and cast you down without reason, trust God. Leave it, because he said vengeance belong to him. He said vengeance is mine.